Yo, guys, what's up? I got the plays for you guys for the MLB games on Wednesday. We got two more plays, like always, that we're going to get into in 1 second. First, before we do, quick recap. We did go 1-1 on the last video, so we are now on a 30-9 run on the channel, which is still very, very good. But even better, we swept in VIP. These are all of the plays that I had in VIP for you guys. 7-0, went up 15 units just in one day in the VIP. So we made a ton of money. So make sure to drop a like on this video. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Dropping a like and subscribing helps me out so much. I really, really appreciate it. And again, I post these free pick videos for you every day. 39 run. We have been cashing so many plays. These are all from the free plays on this channel right here. But I really want to talk about VIP because I dropped a discount. If you use code HEATER for VIP right now, you get 80% off, which is really the biggest discount I've ever had in the VIP. So again, VIP members right here cashed 7 on slips today, went up 15 units. To put that in perspective for you, if these were the amounts that you were betting on the plays that I sent you today, if that's your unit size, this is how much you profited just in one day of VIP right here, which is insane. The high rollers who bet $100 on each play I sent them profited $1,500 in one day of the VIP. So make sure to get in. Again, 80% off when you use code HEATER. So it's literally the biggest discount I've ever had. I dropped that discount because I want everybody to get in because we are on absolute fire. So if you love the free plays on the channel, the VIP is even better. The link is down below. Just click that. It's going to bring you to this page. You scroll down, go to this monthly package right here at $150. Go to checkout. When you check out, use code HEATER. It takes 80% off, so it's going to be about $30 for you guys for an entire month. So it's really going to come out to like $1 a day. So $1 a day, and then you get about 7 slips texted directly to your phone every single day. So again, $30 for an entire month of VIP when you use code HEATER. Last thing I want to mention before we get into the plays, the other thing you can also do, you could go download the Sleeper, Chalkboard, or Parlay Play apps. When you use code GHOST on these apps, they give you $100 for free. Each app does, and then Sleeper and Chalkboard will give you a free 0.5 score as well. But if you use code GHOST on one of those apps, I will give you a free month of VIP. So if you use code GHOST on these apps, again, $300 for free, 2 free squares, a free month of VIP, and on top of that, they have literally the best lines and the best payouts out of any app. That is why the sweep that we had, you could see I put it all in on Sleeper because their payouts are better. So I would highly recommend to have at least one of those apps. But regardless, make sure to go get in the VIP. The link is down below. Just make sure to use code HEATER so you get 80% off. Let's hop into the plays though. So still on a 39 run. I think we could bounce back here and cash again today on Wednesday. We got 2 pretty solid plays. The first play, let's just get it out of the way, I guess, right? Because honestly, we all know exactly where I'm going. We're going back to another Colorado game. I know it's kind of getting boring at this point, but at the end of the day, when it cashes for us probably 90% of the time, there's no reason to get fancy and kind of switch things up. So we're going to stick to the basics. We're going to the Colorado game. The over-under is like 11.5. Colorado's going to give up a ton of hits. They're going to give up a ton of runs. St. Louis in this game, they actually kind of got destroyed on Tuesday today against Colorado. Colorado came out and scored like 7 runs in like 2 innings or something. Absolutely killed them, which was shocking. But we took Donovan in that game, and he still cashed even though his team lost. In this game, I think St. Louis as a whole team is going to bounce back. They're going to score more than 5 runs in this game. I almost guarantee you guys that. So if they're scoring more than 5 runs, I really like Brendan Donovan. The 2 games against Colorado so far, he's had 2 hits in both of those games. So I really like what he's been doing. He's on a really good hot streak right now, especially playing Colorado. And then on top of that, he is playing another right-handed pitcher in this game. As I said last video, whenever you're taking an over for St. Louis and they're going up against a right-handed pitcher, Brendan Donovan is the guy you want to take. So we're taking him over 2.5 hits and RBIs. The reason I'm showing you him there is because I do not believe that Prizepicks has him up unless they just posted him. Looks like they don't have any of his normal lines up anyway. I kind of figured because they take forever to post their plays. But while, the time you're watching this video, Prizepicks should have a fantasy line, fantasy points line for him, or a hits, runs, RBIs. Either one is perfectly fine. Take the over regardless. His fantasy points is probably going to be about 8.5, which it's usually at. So if it's at 8.5, 9.5, either one, take the over. I'm perfectly fine with that. So just for the sake of the video, though, because I'm posting it so early, I'm just showing you this player here. But you guys get the point. Brendan Donovan, over 2.5 hits and RBIs. Hopefully he could cash that for us again like he's done the last 2 days. Now, the second and last play I have for you guys is going to be someone that we finally get to go back to. We took him probably 70% of videos last year. I mean, last year we took Shohei's over and Aaron Judge's over so much, and it cashed so much. We really have not been taking Shohei that much this season, unfortunately, because it is very fun taking his over because there's a lot of games where he strikes out 3 times in a row and then hits a homer, bottom of the ninth. So it's really fun betting on Shohei because he could go yard at any point. But we finally get to go back to him here because he does have a really good matchup. He's playing Minnesota, who gives up a decent amount of hits and runs. They don't give up an insane amount or anything like that. But the reason we're taking Shohei is because not only has he been doing very good, you look at his last 3 games, 31, 18, 21 fantasy score, even the 2 games before that right here where he ended up missing, he still got 5 in both of those, which is still pretty solid. But the reason he has a good matchup today and why we are taking him, the pitcher he is playing is going to be Chris Paddock, who has not been playing very good. You look at his last couple games, he's given up 8 hits, 5 runs, 11 hits, 6 runs, 5 hits, 2 runs, 6-3, 5-4, 6-4, 12-8. You guys get the gist. Literally in his last 10 games or so, he's given up at least 2 hits going all the way up to, at least 2 runs going all the way up to 8 runs. And he gives up about, at least 5 hits a game. So he's not been playing good at all. Shohei's been playing very good. The over-under for this game is at 8.5 or 9. Also, the Dodgers heavily favored to win this game. I want to say they're minus 200 something. I could check right now, but they are heavily favored to win this game. They are sitting at, minus 200, the Dodgers are. So we know the Dodgers, with being favored that much, should score about 5 runs, maybe more in this game. If they do, my bet is Shohei is going to get at least one of those runs. If it's not off a home run, he's going to get a couple hits, maybe RBI, something like that. But Shohei is going to be a big part of this game. I think he has a good game here on Wednesday. So that's going to be the 2 plays: Shohei over fantasy score, and then Brendan Donovan over either 2.5 frictions RBIs or fantasy score, whatever you guys can get him at. But that's what I would recommend for you guys. Those are the 2 plays I got for you for the games on Wednesday. Make sure to drop a like, guys. It takes 1 second, helps me out so much. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel either. Obviously, post these free pick videos every day. And again, before we get out of here, we swept in VIP, okay? 15 units in one night. 80% off right now if you use code HEATER. Make sure to go do that. It takes probably 5 minutes to set up, and then you get text messages every single day directly to your phone. Super simple, super easy for all of you. Just make sure to go get in that right now using code HEATER so we could all start cashing together, all start making a lot of money. Again, all the links for all that stuff is down below in the description. Other than that, those are the 2 plays I have for you for the games on Wednesday. Good luck with our bets, and I'll catch you next video.